broken pieces are subjective. And sometimes, hear me, because if you're saying, I ain't got any broken pieces right now, one, lucky you, but two, you could have done something to break other people's pieces. So there's redemption on both sides, guys. So broken pieces leave us frustrated. Broken pieces leave us angry. Broken pieces, we don't like the broken pieces. But the thing is, if we allow it, those broken pieces will have purpose. If you look in the story of, and you don't have to go there, but in Mark 6, Jesus does a miracle. I'll take some broken pieces. Thanks. I love these broken pieces. In Mark 6, Jesus does a miracle, and he feeds these multitudes. And what does he say about the broken pieces? He says, don't you waste those broken pieces. Gather them all up because I got a purpose for them. And they sustain the disciples. And in the same way, like a puzzle, you could pick up one piece and say, this doesn't make sense. You pick up that piece, you get frustrated. What is this to? Think about it like God is the designer of the puzzle. And that creator of the puzzle would not put that piece in the box if it did not have a greater purpose with the bigger picture. We may not be able to see it, but do not waste those broken pieces. Because the pieces don't look like the picture, but the pieces are proof positive that there is a bigger picture and a destiny beyond that piece. When was the last time you praised God for your broken pieces? So let's look practically at Paul. Right? What was Paul's broken pieces? Well, Paul's broken pieces led to the first time surfing is mentioned in Scripture. Alright, so here's the deal. Acts 27:43. He ordered those who could swim to jump overboard first and get to land. Hold up. Those who could swim. So that means there's another group of people that what? Couldn't swim. Oh. So Acts 27:44. The rest. Say the rest. The rest were able to get there on planks or broken pieces. Say broken pieces of the ship. So say it again. The rest were able to get there on planks or broken pieces of the ship. That way, everyone reached land safely. They got there on boards. They got there on broken pieces. You want them to make sense. When you're staring at these broken pieces, you want them to make sense, but sometimes they don't make sense until you get to a destination. And it might not be the destination, just a destination. Because those broken pieces, were they for Paul? We don't actually know, but he has been shipwrecked a couple times. And he was in the ocean for a full day and night, I believe, and some other things. So he probably knew how to swim. I'm going to guess that these broken pieces were for other people. So you can't quit too soon, like those sailors who wanted to let down early. You can't quit too soon. Because your broken pieces might be for people you've never met yet. It won't make sense while you're in the storm. You haven't met who your broken pieces are there to. Why did I go through this? Why did this happen? And God is saying, hold up. We're saying, let's be real. I'm like, why was my dad not there? Why did I lose that job? Why did that person die? I was praying for them. I thought I heard you saying they wouldn't. Why was 2022 or 2021 or 2020 so hard? I want you to remember that your broken pieces have purpose. That they have purpose in Paul's life and they have purpose for the people around you. And don't just look at the purpose for you, because then you might get lost. Because we can't tell God where it is. Because remember, Paul's purpose, part of Paul's purpose was to preach the gospel wherever he was. The other part was going to Rome. So God told him it was Rome. But if he had defined it, no, actually I think it's Florida, right? He would have been disappointed. he would have had to remember what God told him, what God is saying. So we can't tell God what our purpose is, but God will work for that purpose and for the purpose of others around us. But we have to let him and be humble for it. So whatever happened to us, that broken piece, it might be for you, it might be someone else. Let God use that broken piece. And maybe not just one time, multiple times. Let God do it. The thing is, you can't give up, because those broken pieces will make sense. Those broken pieces will have purpose at the end of the journey.